Hey guys, it's Blaceee the Amazing. It's Monday morning. It is not Monday morning. It's like Thursday morning. I should be in school, but I'm not in school because I didn't want to go to school. So that's that. And this is my fourth catching up with Blaceee. Fun fact: I filmed this like a few days ago, but then I didn't like it, so I deleted it all. So that happened, and this is gonna be a lot. There might be a part 5 to this, like a part 1, part 2, but it's still gonna be catching up 4. But I might make it catching up 5, if you get what I mean. But yeah, because I have a lot to catch up on, because I haven't done this since December, and it's May. So let's get to it. Let's start off just with juicy stuff. What happened right after my third catching up with Blaceee? No, I always say that, but like, no, after my second. It was when I had this same like similar hairstyle but black, like all black, and I was like moving around in my room and stuff. I like even came out on that video. So yeah, right after that, it's okay. That night, it was Thanksgiving night, and I was really happy because my life was going great. Like my grades were, I don't even know how my grades were. I'm pretty sure they were decent though, because I'm mostly happy with like when my grades are good and everything else is good. Like I loved my friendships that I had with people. Then I had a crush on this boy, and I had been talking to him, and let's talk about that. That was something else. So I had been talking to him for like not a month, but okay, let's see. When Thanksgiving is like in the 20s, we started talking like, oh, okay, most like maybe a month. I think we had been talking for like a month. I like really liked him, and he kept saying that, like, oh god, I can't believe I'm saying this. He kept saying that he did not like me back, and I was just like, why not? Like, cause I feel like with him we like connected. It's just like as soon as we became friends, I was like, wow, he's such a cool person. And then I developed a crush. At first, I didn't have a crush on him. I had a crush on, that boy that I had a crush on for like months and all that. The eye contact boy. But yeah, I had a crush on him. And then I started, okay, we're going to call him Sam. I started liking Sam just a little bit. Then we started talking. He started talking to me more. I wanted to get to know him. He wanted other things, and I was just like okay with it. That's all I'm gonna say on that. So it's not like I wanted to know like, oh, what's your favorite color? He was like, oh, what's your favorite position? Like he's one of them, like you try to get to know them, and then they're just trying to like get in your pants. And like sometimes with some boys it works, but yeah. And then I found out like he had been screwing my friend for months, and they had liked each other. But I didn't understand that because he never claimed her. Like he doesn't, if he doesn't claim you and like does the complete opposite, like no, then like he doesn't like you. But I mean, if he said he did, I'm not gonna give her that. I know we're friends, but like I'm not gonna give her that. If someone like doesn't claim you or claim to like you at all, like they don't freaking like you. I don't know what to say. Like sure they can tell you that, but and then but like I don't know. Maybe he just didn't wanna. No. That's another thing. I'm just saying a bunch of crap. He kept saying, like, I don't want to hurt you. Every time I said that I liked him and wanted to be with him and all that, and wanted to get to know him. And I'm just like, how would you hurt me? Like, I never understood that, still don't. But it's whatever, I guess. But yeah, he was, like, screwing my friend for months. And then they took a break. And when they, like, took a short break, I was with him. Not with him, but, talking. And then he like ghosted me after we had like met up one day. Not really ghosted, but like we had talked a lot less, and that happens a lot with me, so that's great. But yeah, we met up, and then we had like been talking less and not really like doing anything. And then 2 weeks later, I'm like, I I really like this person. I think we're gonna be together. And I was all happy and stuff. And then I made a catching up video. And then like the next morning, he was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I was like, I was so freaking sad. Like, I'm not gonna, like, oh my God, October, November, December were my worst months. And then January and February weren't that much better, but they were a lot more better. But by like mid-February, I was like, whatever. But just, man, like, it's not, I didn't even, oh God, I don't even know how to explain this, but I was like very mentally messed up. Because it's a lot more that happened, but I don't want to really get into it. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm about to, by the time I post this, I'll probably be like a graduate. But so like, not only was he screwing my friend, let's call her Erin. I wrote her name down right here. Let's call her Erin. Not only Sam and Erin had been like screwing each other for like months and then took a break, they like screwed each other like the same week or a few weeks after he cut me off. And then he tried to get with another friend of mine named, what was it? Oh, Ashley. So like he tried talking to Ashley, screwing Erin again, just doing that type of stuff. Even like after he had like cut me off, he was still like saying stuff, and I'm like, make up your mind. So that happened. Then, you know, winter break, and he started talking to someone new. Ashley had a boyfriend the whole time, so like that's, yeah. And then Erin, I don't know what the heck. Oh yeah, Erin got like a couple more boyfriends, not at the same time. Or I don't know that, but like I don't think it was at the same time. Then me, on the other hand, just been single. I mean, then I started talking to a few people, but like I don't really care about them. Besides like one person. So that's what happened with that. It's just, I love how like the bad guy in the thing, like, of the story ended up with like a girl at the end. And while like the victims, not really like victim, but you know, victim, like ended up with BS. Nothing but BS. Kept being BS, and I wanted to talk about it. That's another thing. I kept wanting to talk about it, talk it out, because we can't just be cordial and like just get back to being friends again and just blow it all like to the side or something. Like, no, we can't do that, because it was so much more that I wish I could talk about. And I could, because I could say whatever the hell I want. But it's just, first of all, I try my best not to remember every single thing. I would have to, like, think really hard in order to remember every single detail. But I didn't. I don't want to do that. And then it will make me really sad. Like, thinking about it just a little bit right now, like, I'm kind of sad. Because it was just so much. And then, like, the best way to... Oh, that's another thing. I could just keep adding on to the story. Okay, so you know the Ariana Grande song, Pete Davidson. The night I made the catching up video, that song was on repeat, and I was like very happy, because I felt like I was that happy. If you know the song, then you know how happy I was. So to keep listening to that song all happy, go to sleep with a smile on my face and stuff, and then wake up and he's like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's like, wow. All right. Don't think I cried. I don't think I cried. Because I was like trying my best to be happy and stuff, because I was seeing a movie that same day. And then I hate when this happens, but the people that like hurt you are the ones that try to cheer you up. Like, like that hurt a lot. And then he was also my friend, so he like tried to comfort me, send me like paragraphs, like being a friend. And it's like, go away. But yeah, that really hurt me. And then it hurt my friendships too. Like with Ashley, she was barely in it, but she was like trying to get into the middle of it, and I just thought she was very like toxic, and I still kind of do, because I mean, I'm just being honest. But I thought she was pretty toxic, was barely in it, wanted to like take she wasn't like taking sides, sorry. She was taking everything I said and taking everything the other person said. I think she was going back and forth and saying what we were saying about each other. I wasn't really saying much. I don't think the other girl was saying much either or something like that or anything. And then Aaron just wanted to like beat my ass because I guess like I don't know. Oh, I might as well add, I knew that Aaron liked him, but like I didn't care because we aren't like close friends. Just, and then she talked about him like months before, just like a couple of months before we became friends. So it's like I'm like me and Sam. So it's like, well, why would I care about you having a crush on him? Like she only brought him up like once that I know of, because I didn't like him or like know him that much when so maybe she brought him up a few times, but I just never noticed until I started liking him. And then I like asked her a question like do you still like Sam? She was like, yeah, why? I was just asking because you never talk about him. That was where I fucked up, because then like the next day she was like, I'm always with Sam, and I'm like, okay. Talk about Ashley. I'm pretty sure Ashley thinks I was jealous of like both of them, or mainly Aaron, and I'm like, no, because there's literally nothing to be jealous about. Like, what's better on like with them than me? Oh wait, maybe no, not with Ashley. My personality's way better. Not saying that because it's me. Aaron has a pretty decent personality. Oh no, she has a great personality actually. So maybe it was the personality, because I mean nothing else, you know. I'm so mean. Oh god, but you get what I mean. But like, I don't think he goes for the really pretty girls, because I mean if that were the case, then I wouldn't have had to go through this, and it would have just been me. Or he would have like kicked Aaron off to the curb, and Ashley wouldn't even have been in a picture. It would have just been me, because you know, like looks. But I guess it wasn't about looks. He said he doesn't go for looks, he mainly goes for personality. And I'm like, oh, okay, well that explains that. And then he also said that I had a great personality. So it's like, what do you not see in me? I'm like I'm pretty. Like he even said it myself that he even said it himself that I'm cute and I have a great personality. So I was like, what? I think it's because I don't want to say this, but like I think it was a race thing, because he's not black. I'm not gonna say what he is, but like all three of these girls are black that I'm talking about. Me, Aaron, and Ashley. We're all black, and he doesn't claim black girls. He doesn't like. I'm pretty sure he's like a racist, but he also is friends with all of us, or at least just a little bit. So it's like, I don't know. But I'm gonna call it. I think he's probably one of those girls, one of those boys that like likes the way black girls look and stuff and will like be their friend. But when it comes to dating and stuff, no. Doing sexual stuff with them, sure, yeah. But like behind closed doors. I mean, of course you're doing sexual stuff behind closed doors, but I'm talking about like kissing, touching, and stuff like that. Okay, you don't touch, and you get what I mean. Like flirting and all that, you do that behind closed doors with black girls. But like out in the public, you date a freaking white girl or Mexican or Guatemalan or what other races is he into? I don't even think he likes Mexicans, which is weird because like his family is Mexican. So it's like, oh, okay. What happened with me and Aaron is she found out about us because he told her. So that's even though we had a rule not to do that, but I mean we both did not follow those rules. He didn't follow neither one, and I just didn't follow one, but it's fine now. Like, she found out, got mad, even though they like fucked the same week or some shit. I don't know. It's like, okay, you won, you got his dick, like why? Or it's like that whole thing made me uncomfortable, and it still makes me uncomfortable to this day. But I'm glad that we're about to graduate. I don't have to see her face anymore. Like, it's not like I don't want to see her and I hate her and stuff. I just don't. It's just, she makes me uncomfortable when I'm around her. especially because she brings him up a lot. Even if it's just, like, in a joking manner. It's like they're friends and stuff. But then she'll be like, oh, Sam is the bitch. Like, Sam's bitch ass. And I'm like, oh, ha, ha, ha. Like, it's not even funny anymore. Like, okay, I get it. We can all relate with you by saying, like, he's a bitch or some shit. But, like, it's not this. That's your only, like, joke. He just, all she does is, like, say some type of shitty thing about him. And then that's, like, funny. Or even if she's making, like, just a general statement. And then, like, insults him, too. Like, oh, I went... for my birthday, bitch ass got me earrings or some shit. And I'm like, why don't you just say his name? Like, he's literally your friend. But, I mean, that whole school is pretty fake, so I get it. But enough with that. I went to, what's that called? Shoot, I forgot what it was. Oh, Woodfield. I think it was called Woodfield Mall. So, here's how it happened. I thought we were going, like, I was getting a gift for Ashley for Christmas. And I thought my mother and I were going to the mall that we usually go to. And she went a different way. I'm like, huh, my sister never goes this way. She was like, oh, really? I was like, nope. And then we went over a bridge, and I was really worried because I'm kind of afraid of bridges. Because, oh, God. But, yeah. And then we kept going and going, and then I was like, let me look at the directions, because I feel like my mom is lost, because she's not good with directions. So I legit thought she was like lost, or it was a setup to go to Woodfield. So I looked up the directions to the mall she said we were going to, and I'm like, we would have to go backwards. So, like, where are we going? And then I saw that we were going forward, and I'm like, oh, we're definitely going to Woodfield. And then we passed the freaking Willis Tower, and I was like, we're not going to the other mall, are we? We're not going to South Lake, are we?
Why say that?
Because I just looked at the location and the directions on how to get there, and
why are you doing all the most?
We're going to Woodfield, aren't we?
Make me sick. Listen to your music.
The Willis Tower is right there. Wow, Mom.
Why are you looking up the direction?
Because I knew this is not the way to go to South Lake.
Look up and listen to your music. Why you all up in the business, Brittany? Yeah.
I knew it. Like, come on now. How long did she think that I wouldn't know? I literally saw the freaking Willis Tower. The Willis Tower is nowhere near the mall we go to. So that was so fun. I really loved that. I had a great day that day with my mom, and I got to see the James Charles palette in person. I didn't get it, but it's okay, because that's when I got, like, the Bretman Rock highlighter collection, 3 Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks, like contour and highlight sponge, that red one, all from Morphe. And I saw this big James Charles picture, and I took a picture next to it. That was such a great day, even though I was still kind of sad, because this whole Sam situation, I don't think people understand. Like, people kept saying get over it and stuff like that, but I don't think anyone will understand, like, how that messed me up. Again, with the song Pete Davidson, she was saying stuff like, I thought you into my life and stuff like that. And I could relate to so much stuff inside of that song, because that's exactly how I felt. Like, I feel like, because I've always, in my mind, had pictured this random person. It was a guy, and it was exactly how Sam was, which is weird. So it's like, wow, fate. And I don't talk about that. I never talked about like my interest in a guy, or no, that particular interest, because I don't really have a type, but I can see myself with someone like that. And then I found someone like that, and it turns out like it wasn't really that. Like, it was no actual connection that I thought it was. We were just friends, and I don't even know. I just that's why that messed me up, because it's like I was actually happy. That's another thing. It's because I don't really like, I just want to be happy. That's all I want in life. Because, like, who doesn't want to be happy? So, whenever I'm happy, it's just like, it comes and I grab it, happiness. And then it's just, I had to let that go. Because it wasn't what I thought it was. It was never going to be what I wanted it to be. And it was so far from what I wanted. And then it just makes me very uncomfortable when I think of like Aaron and like just thinking about that whole situation. You can even tell inside of my senior diaries that I was so out of it. I did not want to like be in school at all, and I was sad. I'm like, it was another terrible day. Like, it was a very weird time for me. For those, oh gosh, I've never been more sad. And I was, especially during winter break, I was hurting so badly during winter break. I was hurting so bad, like, oh my god. My heart, not even trying to be dramatic, my heart like actually hurt a lot. I felt like sick to my stomach. That's how sad I was. I don't care how sad the other two were. I'm pretty sure Ashley like didn't care, because she had a boyfriend anyway. So it was like, oh, you were talking to someone, but you had a boyfriend. Good for you. Like, not my business anymore. It was never my business, but like, I don't care. And he knew that she had a boyfriend. So like, but you already know he ain't shit. So it's like, I don't think he would have ever cared about that. That's the moral of that story, you know. He'll do anything to get his dick wet, and even if you want a relationship, you can't get it with him if you're black and you're female. I mean, and if you're a male, but you know, he's only into females. They'll like try to like do stuff with you behind closed doors without anyone knowing, and you can't tell anyone, and if you do, then he's gonna make you feel guilty and stuff. But if you're like a lighter complexion, or just overall a different ethnicity, then he'll probably like love you. Maybe not love, I don't know, but really like you. My 12 days of Blaceee, I feel like they were a lot better than last year, because like my makeup skills have gotten better. But I feel like last year I was a bit more creative. I don't know, it's like it varies a little bit. Actually, maybe this year was better, but the 12 days of Blaceee was freaking amazing. I don't even think I did a whole 12 days this year. Oh wait, no, yeah, I did. Actually, I did like 14, but that's just because I didn't like the other looks. So I like took them out, so they don't really matter. As you know, like, I love baking. I bake every other month, but I didn't bake during April, which sucks. But it's okay, I guess. Like, I baked last year in December. I made a video for that, I think. Most likely I did. And then I baked in February. I baked cupcakes. Oh, those cupcakes were so good. And I'm gonna bake again next month, but I don't know when. Maybe I should make graduation cupcakes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I should have a graduation party, actually. See, I just thought about what I said, and the type of parties I would want to go to are not the type of parties other people like. People like to get drunk and like be grinded on and stuff, and get high at parties, and I just want to like have a get together, have my family, have people that I graduated with. So never mind about that. Oh man, pizza sounds so good right now. So as you know, for Christmas I got the James Charles palette, but what you don't know is that I freaking cried when I got it. Like, oh my gosh, I knew I was getting it too, so I don't know why I cried that much. But when I saw it, I was like, I'm so dramatic. But like, what's new, you know? For New Year's, I spent that alone. My mom went out with her friends, and my sister went with her friends. Or I think she was working actually. And my friends were working, so that had nothing to do with anything. I wasn't gonna spend it with them anyway. But yeah, so I counted down with my mom on FaceTime. I was watching the Taylor Swift Reputation Stadium tour on Netflix, so that was good. And I actually had a great time. I like got all pretty and stuff just to sit on the couch, but it's okay because I'm better off on my own anyway. My makeup skills have gotten so much better. Like, I've been like taking my time a bit more. I just recently started like not doing my eyebrows. I mean, my eyebrows come out pretty decent most of the time when I do them, but now they're art, so like why do them? And I really like the looks that come with it. And even this one day, I like broke out so much. I look I think my friend one of my friends said that I looked like Pearl when she had barnacles from SpongeBob. Yeah, I don't know why my face broke out like that. I like couldn't tell you why, but that happened. And I even put like studs all over my face to hide my acne. Oh gosh, I look so disgusting. I said that backwards. The reason my friend said that I look like the barnacles on Pearl's face is because I put the studs on them. I don't know why I said that backwards, but you get what I mean. Like, even when my face broke out, I did my makeup and it looked amazing. I just wish my face weren't broken out, Oh my god, in February, I was still trying to get over the whole Sam situation. It wasn't even like I still liked him. It's just that I was still hurt from it, I don't think anyone understands that. Like, people, like, probably even to this day, people still think that I like him, but I don't. It's just the fact that that stuff was so, like, out of nowhere, and it just all, like, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. It hurts so much, and no one understands how much that freaking hurt. I don't care that, like, okay, I don't like him anymore, but still, don't talk about him and his new girl. Don't talk about his relationship with Aaron or even with Ashley. Just don't do that with me because it freaking hurts. And I don't, it's not that I don't like him. It's just that it's something that like really hurts you. Why would you keep bringing it up? Like, even if it's a friend, if it's something that really hurts your friend, why would you keep bringing it up? And even like to this day, I'm sorry that I'm getting really upset. Even to this day, Ashley still brings up the shit that happened. Like, what? I can't talk about relationships or love or any of that without her bringing up Sam. And it's like, that happened so long ago. Why the fuck do you keep bringing it up? I'm not even upset about it. And the reason I like stopped wanting to find someone is not because of Sam. It's because I'm just done. I'm just done with relationships. Or at least I sort of was at the time. But even to this day, I still kind of am. Because I still like say fuck love, fuck marriage, and relationships don't end well. I still think that, even though I'm spoiler alert, I'm talking to someone right now, but that doesn't really mean anything. And I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm just really upset. Like, let's fucking talk about Ashley. So, I was just talking about how, like, oh, I'm done with love. I don't even think I talked about that. She just like said I gave up on love because of Sam. And then when we were talking about the senior superlatives, I think that's what it's called. What the fuck is that word even pronounced? How's that even pronounced? So we were talking about that, and we were talking about best personality, and I said we should put Aaron, and she said, no, you should put me. We have like the same personality, and then she was like comparing her and Aaron, and then she brung up our whack ass drama over Sam, and I'm like, that had literally zero, like, that had nothing to do with what we were talking about. It's like over with, and I'm trying my best to keep saying that it's like over with and we're just done, but then she keeps bringing it up and it keeps pissing me off. Because I'm not even sad anymore. I'm just pissed that she keeps talking about it. So don't talk about it. And then she brought up the fact that he went on a date with his little new chick. And I was like, why would you tell me that? She was like, oh, are you jealous? I'm not jealous. First of all, I think the girl's not pretty. Or at least just not prettier than me. Second, I just think she looks like a freaking cow. But we're not going to get into that because I don't know the freaking girl. So I can't really say anything besides judge her by her looks. And he's freaking ugly too. And he's like a hoe. So it's like, why would I be jealous? Like, okay, you can have that. Just don't bring it up to me. Like, I don't know. And maybe if I were more mature, like, let's just be honest. If I were more mature and wanted the best for him, then I'd be like, oh, that's great. But I don't want the best for him. I know how shitty that sounds, but don't act like when someone hurts you and you're very immature. Like, I'm only 18. I'm not that fully grown yet. When someone hurts you that much to the point where you just want to cry and you literally want to die because you were hurting so much inside, you just want to just end your whole life. If someone makes you that upset, why the fuck would you want to hear that they're doing great, they're going on dates and really like this new person, and then even on top of that, he's still sending his dick around to the same black girls that he kept behind closed doors? So, like, why would I be jealous of that? I'm sorry that I just like went off like that. It's just that girl really pisses me off most of the time. But like, we're still friends because I'm a fucking idiot. There's no other way to explain that. We're still friends because I'm a fucking idiot. And I'm just trying to make it through these next few weeks, you know. Anyways, I was really sad and stuff and just wanted to spoil myself because I had a lot of extra money from Christmas. So what I did, this is how I spent my money. I got Red Lobster gift cards. I had a little miniature Red Lobster mukbang. But I did not feel like editing that. So I just never posted it. But I bought a whole meal from Red Lobster. I had a steak and shrimp and strawberry daiquiri and biscuits, of course. I also did my makeup on Valentine's Day with all of my new Fenty stuff that I got. I got eyeliner, setting powder, foundation, and concealer. And I think I also got another thing. I don't think I got anything else. I think that was it. But I bought all that stuff because I was like, you know, might as well. I needed more foundation and I needed concealer and I wanted setting powder and all that. And I had so much money. I spent like over $160, I think. So I could have like gotten my makeup done with that money, but I had to have made an appointment like 2 weeks in advance. I did not do that. I thought like maybe I could do a few days in advance and that would work, but that did not work. So yeah, I spent so much though that like she said I could make an appointment in the next like 90 days or something, but I never did that, and it's probably been way past 90 days. Like kind of screwed that up, but I mean, I got a lot of makeup and it's okay that I didn't get my makeup done. I do my makeup enough, you know. I even bought myself some flowers. They were kind of like old and stuff, but it's okay because they were good for pictures, you know. I feel really happy that day because I had spoiled myself like no one's gonna love me more than I love myself, and I'm all that I got. It was such a lonely Valentine's Day. As you can see behind me, I made a wig and I finally cut it. As you know, I don't think I told you guys this actually, but I made this wig like, I don't even know how long, but months ago. And my mom just now cut the bangs because they kept asking over and over again, but I had to have no weave in order for her to do that because I would have to put the wig on. Then I finally got red hair earlier this year. I was so happy because I love red hair. Whenever I have red hair, that's like when I'm at my when I'm my happiest. I don't know why. Like I red hair is just so cute on me. I love it. I just love it so much. I did this thing go on Instagram and Snapchat called BBW, which is Beautiful Black Women, where I write, it will mostly be celebrities, and I will write all their achievements, or at least some of their achievements. And I did my mom, my grandma, and my best friend too. But most of the time they were like celebrities, you know. Then I also did this thing called Black Beauty Gurus. I did that only on Instagram though, where I shout a Black Beauty Guru out. And if you follow me on Instagram, then you'll see it's Blaceee_18. I have a whole highlight section for all my BBWs and all my Black Beauty Gurus, or BBGs, I guess. My birthday plan. So let me talk. Let me talk about my birthday. My plan a year ago, over a year, like May. My plan with my dad was to go to Coachella, because like Coachella was most likely going to be around my birthday, like on my birthday. So I kept talking to him about it. He kept talking to other people about it, like we were going to Coachella, like kept saying that. And we made plans, and he said he'll save up and stuff. But then I kept telling him like the dates, like when he can start paying and stuff. Then he started saying like, sorry, my voice is like this. Kept saying stuff like, ask your mom, or your mom can help out, your mom can do this. And I'm like, no, you said you'll do everything. Like, I might ask her to help me out with outfits, but you said you were going to do that. You said you were going to pay for it and stuff. He said he would pay for everything. And he even said that like my best friend can come too. And he even said like he'll bring someone too. I don't know, like my uncle or one of his friends. So like while I'm at the festival, he will be like doing stuff with them, I guess. I don't know. And then around the time, like I don't know, maybe February or March, I kept bringing it up and stuff. Maybe even January, I kept bringing it up. He said, "Oh, we're not gonna be able to do that. It's too expensive." But let me also add, he went to Miami for a football game. He went to Dominican Republic twice, one time in February and then another in October. He went to Dominican Republic like before. No, wait. Now that was like, he went to the Dominican Republic twice in 2018. And then he went to Miami sometime during that year. But with me, we had planned that trip like 11 months before my birthday. Maybe exactly May 22nd, 2018. And my birthday is April 21st. And my 18th birthday is April 21st, 2019. So he had 11 months. And he had 11 months to save up for it. And I know I sound like a bratty teen, oh, I'm spoiled and stuff. That's not the case with my dad. The case with my dad is he has money and stuff, but he won't spend it on me unless he has to, because that's what the court says. Okay, actually, no. He will give the money that the court says to give me to give my mom for child support. He also lowered the payments so he doesn't have to pay that much. So that's one thing. He lowered the payments. And I don't even think he like pays anymore. I don't know. I would have to ask my mom. But I'm 18 now, so maybe he'll like just automatically just stop paying. But yeah, he lowered the payments, saying that he doesn't get paid as much at work. But like that's not true. And then he gets bonuses every like 2 months. So he definitely could have saved up some money, because Coachella is like $1,000 for 3 days, and then he would have to pay for like transportation, like plane rides, and then all the different Ubers and stuff like, and to get to the place, to get like to Coachella. And maybe he could pay for my outfits if he wanted to. And then, you know, like an Airbnb, the whole YouTuber thing that like they do. I wanted all of that. And he definitely could have had some extra money, because he doesn't do anything. He doesn't even like have his own car. He like rents one. So it's like, you don't pay for a car. No, you pay for a car rental. But yeah. And then I'm sick of him, because he always promises stuff and then never does it. Like, we can make plans for anything. And he's like, oh wait, I don't know, I won't have money, ask your mom. And then he always goes to my mom, and I know that my mom doesn't have as much as he does. Like, he gets paid more, and it's just, he's just a very terrible person. Like, you only put yourself first, you only put your money first, just not your only child, but it's whatever, I guess. I mean, I'm like 99% gonna cut him off for good this year, and he's already blocked, like, at this very moment. But that was for a whole nother thing, though. It's just, I'm just so sick of him. And then he says stuff like, oh, I love you, why do you treat your dad like this? Like, why do you treat me like this? Like, you're the whole reason why I don't live with you anymore, or me and my family don't. So I just don't understand him, and I don't want to anymore. I'm done with him. So yeah, he ruined my birthday. And then I had another birthday. Oh, he ruined that too. I had another birthday plan where I go to not Coachella. I go to the Sugar Factory and then a hookah lounge. And he didn't know all that, but I said I wanted $500. That's not even, he owes me like way more. But I said $500 so I can pay for an outfit and plans and all that. And he's talking about, like, what day do you want to spend with your dad? The 20th, the 21st, 22nd? And I'm like, I don't know. I was never going to spend my birthday with him because he already ruined my birthday. By, like, he promised to give me money. And then he said every time I do something, or, like, I don't even know, like, he'll narrow it down 100. I don't know what I did. Like, I guess I told him to shut up or something. And then he narrowed it down to 300. And then he said it was like 500 again, like later on, like a few days later, a few weeks later, to give me $0. This is my 18th birthday, and he gave me $0. But I might see him in the Dominican again. And he's going on a trip. It's a family reunion, but still, he's going on a trip next month. Like, what? Then he might be going on another trip. I don't know. It's just like, he keeps saying he doesn't have money and stuff, but, like, does that. Like, he'll take care of someone else's kids, but not me. And I just don't get it. Like, I'm your only child. It's not much. You live by yourself. So, it's just, But yeah, he ruined my birthday, and I ended up doing literally nothing for my birthday. I couldn't get my hair done, couldn't get my nails done, couldn't buy an outfit, couldn't go anywhere because it was Easter and everyone was with their families. And then on top of that, I couldn't even have done anything like later on that day or just at all that entire weekend because my dad let me down like he always does. So yeah, and then I guess it's okay though because I had a great birthday. I was by myself, home alone, just very relaxing, but could have been better if I had plans. My mom is not like my dad. My mom actually cares about me to the point where she'll betray me. She'll betray me and like go over what I say. Because most of the time when she talks to me, it goes in one ear. I mean, most of the time when I talk to her, it goes in one ear and out the other. And I just don't get it. Like, so here's the thing. I said I did not want to take the SAT again or ACT. I told her that several times. So many fucking times I told her that. And then I get called down to my counselor's office, and she gives me a waiver for the SAT and the ACT. And I told my mom I did not want to take it, and and she even knows that. Like my counselor even said that my mom told her that I did not want to take it. So I had a talk with my mom, and she said, you're either doing that or you're doing this. You're going to take it again so you can get into college. And I'm like, what? Then I told her I didn't even want to go I wanted to take a break and stuff for a year and then go to college. maybe like work and stuff so I can make some money before I go off to college. Then she said, you're not doing that. Like, she kept listening. I told her that so many times. She was like, okay, oh, okay. But then we had an actual talk, and she said, I'm not doing that, as if I don't have the right to like say what I want to do in the future. Like, I don't have a right to my own future, you know? I don't even care that I was 17 at the time. That's still kind of fucked up, because it's my future. You're not me. So I should have a right. I should have a say in what I do in the future. If I don't want to go to college, I'm not going to college. So she gave me a waiver and stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'm not taking that shit. I'm gonna fail it on purpose if I have to actually take it. Luckily, I went on a field trip the day of the SAT. I didn't take the ACT at all. Like, that was not the moves at all. But I was going to go to the SAT thing, but I had a field trip, so I wouldn't have made it. And I didn't have my phone during that field trip at all, because they took it for 2 days, or 3, basically. So, ended up not taking that, which is great. Like, I got a 1050 on my SAT. My mom said I could go take it again. No, I'm sorry, I got a 1020. Oh, shit. I sure did get a 1020. I thought I got a 1050 for some reason. I told people I got a 1050 not too long ago. So I feel like she just went behind my back and did that, and that really made me sad. I felt like my mom was like she's the only person I can trust. So the fact that she like just went behind my back and like told my counselor that I was gonna take that test that I kept saying, and I was so serious. I'm not even making a joke. Like, oh, I'm not taking that. Like, I legit said I don't want to take that. She asked me so many times about the SAT, and I'm like, I'm not taking it again. I kept telling her that, and she just doesn't care about what I have to say. And then she even says that she listens and stuff, but like, how can I tell if you listen if you're doing stuff like that, like making sure I have a waiver for a test that I kept saying I did not want to take? Like, I should have a say in what test I want to take. Another way she portrays me is like it's like I don't have a say, and everything I say is not important because I'm not her, and she's above me. Like, I fucking get that you're above me, but that doesn't mean to like just go over my word about shit that's my thing. It's my business. So like, I have this thing, I'm not gonna talk about it because it's my fucking business. And she told so many people, like, okay, I had no choice but to tell my grandma because, like, for reasons. And then my sister like walked in while we were having a meeting about it, so that's how those two know. But she also told like my uncle and my aunt and our neighbors and people that she works with and her friends, and well, she had a reason to tell her friends, but like, still, just I don't get like, why? And then she's like, oh, it's just this person, it's just that person. And it's like, okay, but it's still my business, so why are you telling my business? This is the one thing that I wanted to keep a secret, the one thing that I had for myself, the one thing that I was doing for myself, that I just wanted to let people know. But then she was like, oh, I'm just so proud. Like, why are you proud of me? It hasn't happened yet. It's just a plan, and you won't let me just have it to my fucking self. Like, I wouldn't even have told your ass if I didn't need a ride. Like, ugh. Like, it was sort of her idea in the first place, but still, it's still my business. I don't care if I was 17. I don't care that I'm 18 now. It's my business, and she has no right. I don't care who she is. She could be my mom. She could be the president. She could be my grandma. She can be my fucking twin sister. She has no right in telling my business. I don't even care if it was her idea in the first place. Just, why are you telling my business? It was her idea, but it's my decision. And then I decided to not tell anyone, but she kept telling people. And she keeps telling people. The whole fucking family probably knows by now. Like, I wasn't with her during Easter. Maybe the whole fucking family knows. And I'm like, what the fuck? Sorry that I had another mini rant. Just that made me really sad. Like, you can even tell that I was sad about that again. Well, something similar. Cause I don't get why she just keeps doing that, and I just never want to tell her anything again. Like, I could legit tell her, "Oh, I'm pregnant," like not anytime soon, of course, and then she just tells everyone, "Oh, Brittany's pregnant. Brittany's pregnant." Like it's my business. I'm not even. If I ever get pregnant, I'm not telling her ass. I'll tell her ass when I like have the fucking baby. I'm never gonna have kids though. Like, ew, hell no. But like, I'm never gonna tell her ass. She won't know that she had a grandbaby. A little bit more about my New Year's resolutions. I told you all about my resolutions, but I had to take some out. I can't get any tattoos or piercings at the moment for reasons. Then I also cannot oh wait, no, yeah, that was it. I got my state ID. That's pretty cool. Might as well add that because that's what I wanted to do this year too. I put that on my New Year's resolutions, and I got carded for something yesterday. I bought a cigar. So that was pretty cool. I'm gonna smoke it next week. Not this week though. I am so sick of the same type of boys coming my way. It's either a boy that I don't like, but like they like me, or a boy that I like and they don't like me. I don't get it. I can never find someone where I like someone and then they like me back. And then whenever I like think I do, they just want to like get in my pants, you know? Sam, I really liked him, and I thought maybe if we got to know each other a little bit more, maybe he'll start developing feelings. But no, he just only had sexual feelings towards me because he's a disgusting human being, like I said. So that's great, I guess. Well, not great, but you get what I mean. Like, so that really messed me up. And then this next person only wanted one thing from me. Then another person, they even said like they just wanted to. I mean, no, they said that they had been thinking about me for a while and stuff. So we made like plans to do stuff, you know. And then like they just ghosted me. So it's like I'm pretty sure that was a setup. And then it's another person that I don't even know if I should talk about this, but it's this person that I like been thinking about him for a while now, like months, and I like kept it to myself because it's kind of stupid. I'm not gonna get into it because it's a lot. But I've been thinking about this guy for a while, and like we met up and stuff, and then ever since then we hadn't been talking that much. And that's the same exact thing that happened to Sam. Like we saw each other one day, and then we just like stopped talking as much as we did before, and then he cut me off 2 weeks later. So I'm scared that that's gonna happen again with this person. Like, it's been a week and we've barely been talking, so maybe like after another week he's just gonna be like, I just want to be friends. And then I got cut off by another person 2 weeks later because they like barely talked to me and stuff. They barely talked to me. And then they was like, oh, you're right, we shouldn't do this or something like that. And then they just recently like hit me back up as if we were still talking. Like, you can't just go back to what we like did and stuff, what we had, when you want to. That's not how that works. You cut me off. And then he's like, how did I cut you off? Sorry if that was cutting you off. Like, are you stupid? Do you want to see the messages? Like, I went the fuck off on his ass the other day. Like, you know, after I meet up with someone and we do stuff or make plans, I get ghosted. Like, after 2 weeks with Sam, after 2 or 3 weeks with the next person, after a few days with another person, maybe after a week or two with this new person. It's like boys with me, they get what they want from me, like sexually, and then they just move on. And I get that that happens. That's life, I guess. But they like, what do I do to deserve that? Is it because of the way my personality is? Because I'm pretty open with people about stuff. And I guess that just makes them think, oh, she's easy or something like that. But I'm not easy, and that's really like fucking with my my self-esteem. I just feel like maybe the only good thing about me is my body, you know? Like, not my personality. I'll never find a relationship. I'm only for people to take advantage of, you know? And because that's what keeps happening. Just I only please people sexually. That sounds pretty bad, but I feel like that's where I'm at in life. Because anything else, I want a relationship. I want to go out and just be with the person, and they probably just only want to fuck. I don't know, or maybe kiss. But like, if I try to hold your hand, it's a problem because we're in public. Yes, I'm talking about Sam again, but it's just, I'm not sad because of that in particular with Sam. It's just all of them all together. They like, it just keeps happening to me. I just want to be happy, and I just want to be in a relationship. And then I'm sick of people saying like, oh, no, you have to make yourself happy. You can't love someone until you love yourself. Like, I do love myself, like, but not 24/7. Who loves themselves 24/7? Like, I do love myself, but then when I like someone else, I'm like, what do you not see in me and stuff? I'm like amazing, and then I start getting insecure. Like, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Especially if it's a non-black boy that I like, I think it's a race thing. And then if it's a girl, I think maybe they're just not actually gay, or or if they are black, then it's just maybe I'm an embarrassment. And I felt that way in 8th grade. I know this like so long ago, but that's been stuck with me to this day. That like, I really like this person, and we talked and all that, but they kept me a secret, and I felt like an embarrassment because we were like in 2 different crowds, I guess I'll say. Like, he talked to more of the popular people than I did. Like, we were both friends with both sides, you know, the popular and lames, but I was mainly with the lames while he was like popular a little bit. I don't know. So maybe I was an embarrassment. Then my teeth were like fucked up, and I didn't feel as pretty as I did before. I was very insecure back then. So maybe I thought it was that. And then I got like made fun of a few times. So I thought maybe he just didn't want to be with me because people made fun of me. So they'll call him lame and stuff. Because with other people I was with in middle school, they were counted as lame. And stuff, so I got made fun of for dating them, dating. So that's always been stuck with me. Like, maybe I'm an embarrassment. Maybe people don't want to be seen with me. And now it's finally starting to be, maybe it's because I'm black. And I don't want to feel that way, because I've never been insecure about my race, because there's nothing wrong with my race. But whenever I like a non-black person, and they just like ghost me, I think it's because it's just a black thing. Like, you can kiss a black girl, you can talk to a black girl, flirt with a black girl, send nudes to a black girl, but if a black girl wants to hold your hand, you're like, no. If a black girl wants to be with you, call you hers, you're like, no. I just don't get it. Like, what's wrong? And then you're like, oh, I don't want to be in a relationship right now, I don't like anyone. And then I see you like doing the stuff that I wanted to do with someone else, and that's what pisses me off. Like, I'm not jealous, but like, just a little bit. I'm not jealous because I wish I was her. I'm jealous because something that I really wanted, someone got so easily that probably didn't work as hard as I did. Like, I didn't even want to my intentions weren't to just do stuff with this person. It was to get to know them and then like be friends, and then boom, we could like, I don't know, date or something. But that didn't happen. And then I keep becoming a secret with girls and boys. Like, this one girl I liked, she kept me a secret because she didn't actually like me, and that was right when I came out. So that really messed me up. And now it's a race thing, and then it's in the thing about my insecurity. Maybe I'm lame, maybe I'm an embarrassment, and now it's maybe the only thing about me that's good. It's just sexual stuff, and that's the only thing I'm here for on this earth. So if it's an ongoing thing of me trying to get into an actual relationship, but people only wanting me for one thing, but like behind closed doors, and they never want to like just show me off. I'm not saying like just spread it, like shout it off the rooftop, but like at least claim me. I never get claimed. I could out everybody that I like talk to and stuff. I mean, by now it doesn't really matter, but like I can out them all, and they'll like hate me because I'm just that bad of a person. Like 8th grade, what's so bad about like dating me? And then what year? Like 10th grade, what's so bad about claiming me? I hate when I'm trying to talk to someone and I really, really like them, and then they're like, don't tell anyone, let's keep this between us. And only thing I say is, can I tell my best friend? And they're like, sure, because I mean, it's my best friend. And then even with with Sam though, he was the first one to say, like, when I asked if I could tell my best friend, he said no, because my best friend doesn't even go to the school that we go to. But still, like, I can't tell her. And I just don't get that. Like, what is... And it just makes me think, like, what's wrong with me? I know that some people... And I hate when people do this. There's nothing wrong with you. You're perfect. It's them. And I'm like, are you sure? Because this keeps happening. It can't be that I keep just choosing the wrong people. It could be, I guess. But I feel like it is me. Like, what do I do? Am I too clingy? I feel like I'm too clingy. I've been told that before. I like texting all the time. Not like 24/7, but every single day. Every single day. Don't miss a day without texting me if I like you. And like I want to keep talking to them more because I don't see them as that much. And I don't like meet up with them outside of like school if I talk to them in school. So I want to text them a lot. Then I might want to call them again, like over and over again, because I like hearing their voice and I like talking on the phone. I'm not a FaceTime person. I'm not an over the phone person. But with people that I like, I would so be on like FaceTime for hours with them. They don't even have to see my face. I just really like enjoy, like, especially with Sam, I enjoy talking to the dude a lot. It's just, I don't get why this keeps happening to me. And then that whole eye contact thing with the other boy, Jeremy. That was his name. Jeremy. With Jeremy, he didn't give me eye contact, so I thought it was a race thing too. So I'm convinced that like maybe it is with the people that go to my school that aren't black. Maybe with the people in school that are black. I don't know. Okay, no, I wouldn't say all that, but like I just don't get that. And then with this new person, it's just, I don't know about that at all. This video is long enough and it's just been nothing but rants, so I'm gonna just go and cool down, and I'll have another catching up later, and I'll add on some stuff that happened in between December and now, besides like what I said already, because this video is long enough. So that's all I have for you guys today. See you next Saturday. Stay amazing.